Have you ever noticed how quickly your mind makes decisions without you even realizing it? Psychology shows that your brain is constantly running hidden shortcuts that shape your personality, reactions, and even your beliefs. What feels like a simple choice is often your subconscious working in the background, revealing more about you than you think. For example, imagine you are walking alone in a quiet place and suddenly hear a sound behind you. Before you even turn around, your brain has already created a story about what it might be. Some people instantly think of danger, some think of a person, and some assume it's nothing serious. That split-second reaction is not random. It reflects how your mind handles fear, uncertainty, and control in everyday life. One of the most shocking truths in psychology is that memory is not a perfect recording. Instead, your brain stores emotions more strongly than actual details, which means two people can experience the same event but remember it completely differently. This is why arguments often happen even when both sides are genuinely convinced they are right. The mind is rewriting reality based on feelings, not facts. Your personality can also be revealed through extremely simple choices. Even picking a shape like a circle, triangle, square, or zigzag can hint at your inner behavior patterns. Some people are naturally drawn to harmony and relationships, while others prefer structure, leadership, logic, or creativity. These choices feel random, but they often connect deeply with how your brain is wired to think and respond. Another powerful psychological trick is how easily the human brain enters agreement mode. When someone says yes to small, harmless questions, their mind becomes more open to larger agreements without resistance. This is because the brain likes consistency. It prefers to continue patterns rather than break them suddenly. That's why communication and persuasion often depend more on flow than on logic alone. Even your body speaks before you do. Within seconds of meeting someone, people unconsciously judge confidence, trust, and personality based on posture, eye contact, and movement. Before a single word is spoken, impressions are already formed, which shows how much communication happens silently through behavior rather than speech. Another fascinating fact is that your brain is always predicting. When you feel like someone is staring at you and you turn around to find them actually looking at you, it is not magic. It is your brain picking up subtle environmental cues and alerting you before you consciously process it. This constant prediction system is what helps humans survive and adapt in complex environments. The most surprising part of psychology is that you are not just one fixed personality. You behave differently with friends, family, strangers, and even when you are alone. Each version of you is real in that moment, shaped by environment, emotions, and expectations. Your true self is not one single identity, but the pattern of how all these versions behave across different situations. At the deepest level, psychology shows that your thoughts are not always fully under your control. Many of them come from habits, past experiences, and emotional triggers that operate automatically. You don't always choose your reactions. You often discover them happening in real time. Understanding this is powerful because it helps you realize that awareness, not control, is the first step toward change. In the end, these mind tricks and psychological truths all lead to one simple realization. Your brain is powerful, but also predictable in many ways. The more you understand how it works, the more you start to see that personality is not just who you are, but how your mind is constantly interpreting the world around you.